Hey guys, TA Military here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my Green Beret kit impression. Alright, so first things first, we're going to be talking about my helmet. This is pretty close on how Green Berets will set up their helmet. It's not the most accurate, but I've seen a couple pictures and kind of based my helmet off of how they set theirs up. So for the base of the helmet, I just got a regular replica of the OpsCore helmet. You can find these anywhere. Like Amazon and some other airsoft stores. They basically have them everywhere. This one was about 60 bucks, but most of them, you can find some for about 20. It's just the $60 ones are going to be a better, option. They have better padding, better chin straps, and quality. Up here on the front, I have dummy PVS 31 night vision goggles with a replica Wilcox G24 mount. These do glow when you put them down. Right now the batteries are dead, so when I get new batteries, I'll probably do a video on showing you how to replace the batteries on these. For my headsets, I got Galactical Comtac 2 headsets. These are replicas of the Pelter Comtac 2s. I know now a lot of them use the Comtac 6s and the Comtac 5s, but I see a lot of Green Berets wearing the Comtac 2s. On the back of the helmet, I have a Faro Concepts PVS 31 battery pack holder. This is also really popular among Green Berets and Army Rangers, just because it's a good option to, hold your PVS 31 battery pack. On the back of it, I have an IR patch with a Punisher skull. On the top, I have a replica Mantis strobe. This was about 30 bucks on Amazon, and I got it in red. Right here, I have an IR American flag patch. These things run about 20 bucks. I would say if you're gonna get one of these, if you're gonna get some for looks, find some ones that don't work on Amazon, like some replica with the same kind of texture. But if you're gonna actually get one of these for like night vision, I'd recommend it because they're pretty cool. All right, that's about it for this helmet. It's pretty similar to how Green Berets run theirs now. I'll throw up a picture right here on where I got the paint job inspiration from. A lot of you ask where I got the inspiration from. All right, so next I'm going to be talking about my plate carrier. What I'm using is a Emerson Gear Slickster, but on the front I got a Mark IV placard. This is a replica of the Spirit Systems Mark IV placard. It comes with 2 inserts for 5.56 mags and 1 7.62 insert. On the side you got elastic cummerbund. These also hold magazines. They can also hold radios and other things. Right now I have my PTT cord in here just because I don't have my radio on me. Here's my PTT. On the back, I have an Emerson Gear Banger back panel, and it also has a kind of like a GB pouch right here, and at the very back it has another pouch where I like to store my BBs at. Down here, I have a drop pouch. This is a replica of the Spirit Systems drop pouch. I store my CO2 in here just because it's got a nice compartment to fit my CO2. I also have my airsoft goggles in here. All right, so for my belt, this is not accurate at all. It's just everybody has their their own ways to set up their belts. So if you're trying to do a kit impression, don't base your belt off of someone, or even your plate carrier off of somebody, just because you might not like how theirs is set up. And so I would just say set up your own thing. Put stuff on there that you need, and don't put things on there that you don't need. Right here I have a Gista pouch. It holds 1 Stanad mag and a pistol mag. I have my speed loader in here right now just because my other pistol mag broke. This is a replica of the Spirit Systems Gista pouch. This is not a real Spirit Systems Gista pouch, just because I don't really find the need to spend $80 on this pouch for airsoft. Back here I have some gloves. I like to keep my gloves on the rear just because it's kind of out of the way and I can still access them. Right here I have a phone holder. I like to put my phone in here when I'm playing airsoft. Right here I have my pistol with a holster. A lot of y'all guys asked me to put some stuff on my pistol, but I don't really find the need to do that just because I only use my pistol probably once a match, and so it's mainly just to back up. I like to have my pistol kind of more at the front, just because I find it's faster just to pull out. But for my pistol I'm using a SIG licensed M17. This is what a lot of Green Berets and Army Rangers are using right now. I know there's some controversy over it, but it's an airsoft pistol. It doesn't go off like the real one. That's about it for my belt setup. All right, so what I'm wearing is a replica Cry G3 combat top. I got an American IR patch right here. for identifications. And for my pants, I'm wearing replica Karai G3 combat pants. These are really good. They're made by Yevhev. I would really recommend them, just because, you know, if you're trying to get a nice combat top and not spend $800 on the real one, this is a good option. For my boots, you can't really see them, but I'm wearing Merrells. Merrells are a good hiking shoe. If you're trying to play airsoft and you want to get dirty, I'd highly recommend Merrells, just because they're not as bulky as Army combat boots, and I just find them really comfy. So yeah. Alright, well, that's going to conclude it for today's video. I really hope you all guys enjoyed it. If y'all want to see more like this, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do like a video like this, but for other kid impressions. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.